Hello everybody, welcome back. clipsvh here as always. We're back in East Origin, and now we're in the 5th tier, Blighted Blood. I'm doing this the same way I've been doing every other video where I play as Toal. And we're going to skip all the samey bits, and we're just going to look at all the bits that are different or important, like the story or cutscene or things like this coming up where there's little hidden things that only Toal can do. For example, by the time we hit this button, we're going to see this little area with spikes, and if you remember what to do with spikes like that, we use the Godspeed skill and we get through them. When we get through here, we're going to have these three big guys to fight. And we can beat them all. Stunning them is the easiest thing to do, because that'll keep them from attacking, and you can just wail on them while they're stunned, and you'll kill them pretty fast that way. When they jump up along with you, you can actually get them down on their little down strike, and that'll stun them. Here's 10,000 SP if you need it. Anyway, after that, it's the same old. Just gonna press all the buttons, do the same old stuff. Make sure you avoid the spikes, no matter what, because even when they're moving, they can still hurt you. Now we're gonna press this button, and we're gonna make this platform drop down, and then we're gonna jump down this hole. And the reason why is because this is the only place where you can get the Rotafruit. So open this chest, and we'll get the Rotafruit. And I feel like being funny and opening the chest from the back. Now we press this button, and it'll activate these spike traps here so we can make progress. Also, when we get outside, there's a Roo, so demon form. You don't have to talk to the Roos and understand what they're saying, but I like to. I think it's nice. This topaz is also in the same spot, so make sure you get it. Right after that, we have to fight these guys, and Charge Thunderclaw skill is pretty good. Make sure you boost, though, because they're a little tougher than the standard versions. Also, Crimson Key. Boost will keep you from dying. Remember, it lets you take half damage. We're going to use this Crimson Key right away. And remember, when you get into that room with the Crimson Key, you gotta go to the right, because then you're gonna get here. We're gonna go into boost, and we're gonna use a Charged Thunderclaw skill to start. And then we're just gonna wail on them and just use the regular Thunderclaw skill, because that'll also work wonders against these guys. Just remember, that's their weakness. After that, we'll get this little jump pad, this little jumpy pad, and then we're gonna jump up to this chest. And we get a Claria ore, and Toal can just out Rico. After that, we go to the room on the left, past the save point, and get rid of the mandatory monsters and close off a wall. And when we get here, we'll notice that there aren't any knights encased in stone. That's because that doesn't happen in Toal's story. Anyway, we're going to move on to the left, and we're going to open up this chest. I'm going to try to open up this chest, and inside here will be the Dragonbone Key. Once we get the Dragonbone Key, we use the Dragonbone Key on the Dragonbone Door. I don't know if it's actually Dragonbone Door, but like I just feel like calling it that. This chest with the leggings is also in the same out-of-the-way spot it is, usually. And this part, this isn't anything special, but I feel like I have to show it off. When I was platforming here, and I land here, but then the game just snaps me back. I don't know why it does that, why it did that. It's the only time it's ever happened to me, but it annoyed me, and I feel like showing that. Anyway, as told, just like with Yuko and Unica, we have to come to this little dead-end spot, because there's something important to get here, and it's the medallion. But first we're going to talk to Epona, because she's the one who gives it to us. Oh, Epona's a tsundere and my inner anime heart aches. You know, I agree with Toal. She's a tsundere and Hugo's an angsty anime man. They make the perfect anime couple. Anyway, this Ruby is in exactly the same spot, like 3 rooms away from the dead end place. And the only thing to do after that is to fight the boss. So off we go to fight the boss. And there's something really neat about this boss fight as Toal, and we'll see that momentarily. Alright, now here's the thing about this boss while playing as Toal. This boss is a bitch. And I don't mean he's like a bitch to fight, I mean the boss itself is straight up a bitch. It's a complete joke when you play as Toal, because we can just equip the Godspeed skill and just dash through everything it throws at us. And we can just keep attacking him as he's throwing stuff at us. It's pretty great. Oh, we can also play a little spin around game with him. It's really easy to screw around with this boss's Toal. So I'm just gonna keep wailing on him and just use the Godspeed skill every time he attacks. Now the only problem with that is that when he shoots these lasers up in the air, we can't really Godspeed skill past those because those will stay tracked on us if we don't move. Oh, we can even do it when he gets the Lance Claws too. I'm gonna go into boost mode to just do this a little faster. Now the weird thing with screwing him like this is that you gotta get the timing right. If you don't get the timing just right, you're gonna end up dashing too soon and you're gonna get hit by the buzzsaw blades. Or you're gonna do it too late and you're gonna get hit before you manage to dash through it. Still, it's something amazing and funny to do when you're fighting this boss as Toal. And you can just Godspeed skill out of that attack. It's really easy, just keep pressing the button and you'll get out and take no damage. So, Toal can make a lot quicker work of this boss than Hugo does after he succumbs to the demonic element in his story. That's how much you could screw around with this boss as Toal, and I love it. This boss fight went by really fast. It's like the fastest boss fight in like this Let's Play so far. At least for the big guardian demons that are supposed to be like the big bosses and aren't supposed to be super easy, like that was. But what works, works. And when you want to mess around to be funny, like I just did, because it's so easy to just cheese that boss, and it's kind of hilarious. You just do. Anyway, there's a cutscene coming up, and it goes on for the rest of the video, so I'm going to leave y'all to it. I'll see you all next time.